Hello, future self. It has been about a month since I've tried making a video, and yeah, I don't know. I just didn't really feel like it. I've been kind of, is bored the right word? I don't think so. But I've been maybe just misled this last month and haven't really felt like making anything, or I just, yeah, I've wanted to chill and put my head down and focus. But other than that, I'm going to go over some of the media that I consumed in the last month, or I guess the month of October, late September, October. I think I've recorded the October one, or sorry, the September one around the 24th or 23rd of the month. And so, yeah, we've gotten a little over a month now since I've last done one of these. And what have I really been doing? I mean, I jumped back into anime. I think I took a break from anime for quite a while. I just, the new stuff wasn't really screaming to me and still isn't. And so I kind of revisited Fairy Tail, which when I was younger, I kind of thought it was just like a basic shonen anime. And yeah, that pretty much just sums it up. But yeah, going back into it's been a nice watch. It's brought me some nice nostalgia for anime released in that time period, and just like stuff that I'd watched like right when I started getting into anime back in like fifth grade, along with like Naruto and just anything I could get on Netflix back in, I don't know, 2016, probably 2017. And yeah, I've been watching that. I mean, I haven't watched it subbed and just like sitting there. I've been watching it dubbed while like playing games or doing other stuff. Just because I don't know, I didn't really feel the commitment at first, and I just wanted something to fill up the time and relax. And it's been quite a relaxing watch, and I've been enjoying it quite a lot. And with it, I have also gone through another resurgence phase of Pokemon. I've always been I've been a Pokemon fan I got since I saved up money to buy my own 3DS in 2014, I think. And I've loved Pokemon ever since. I started with Pokemon Y. That was my first game. And I wish I just bought all the DS games and 3DS games back then, but I was not that smart. But yeah, I jumped into it and I played through Ultra Moon because it was one of the games I had the cartridges for, and I was just kind of like, oh, I love the vibe of Ultra Moon. It brought me a lot of good memories. So I jumped back into it and did a full playthrough of it, and even did the post game stuff. Like I did like the Rainbow, was it called the Rainbow? Right, this is like Team Rocket, but like Team Rocket Rainbow or whatever. It was pretty fun. I mean, the storyline for Ultra Moon was all right. It was all right, but it just the vibes, like the islands and like it's set in like Hawaii. It was really cool. Like all the locations were just really, really sick, and the music was amazing. Like every Pokemon game, I think the music is always a strong suit. And the graphics were, I mean, they were good for their time, but like they don't hold up amazingly now. Um, and yeah, this was all kind of leading up to the Legends ZA hype, which Legends ZA released like I believe 2 weeks ago, and I thought I was gonna get it, and then I saw the previews for it, and I saw people playing it, and I was already in my Ultra Moon playthrough, and I was just like, nah, I don't really want to play it. I'm not that interested. And yeah, oh, I actually forgot about this. Before this, even before I guess jumped back into anime and the Pokemon phase. So right after I talked about my September media consumption, I had a kind of a hit of nostalgia for just like watching stuff and playing Pokemon, and specifically that was like Pokemon Sword. I played that in like 2019, like right before COVID, like that hit right before COVID when everything was normal and people were joking whenever they got sick of, oh, I think I got COVID, when COVID was a thing, but it wasn't a widespread issue. And I got a really big hit in nostalgia, so I want to replay it, but I didn't want to reset my data. And also, I'd love to like complete the Pokédex, which I haven't done yet. But I did that for I just went on eBay. I bought a used copy of Pokemon Shield because I have Sword, and I wanted to play through it a fresh start without having to reset my data. And so I got Pokemon Shield, and it was really fun. I played through it in about 2 weeks, and the whole time I was watching Stampy Longnoses, the Minecraft YouTubers, play through like his stream. Like I was watching the VODs of it from back in 2019, and I haven't finished the VODs yet, but I will do while trying to complete the Pokédex in that game. But wow, it was just such a nostalgic trip. I just lay on the couch and put the VOD on, play my Switch. My cat would come up and sit with me. It was great. It was super fun. And so yeah, I guess that was the start of the Pokemon phase, and then it went into going back and playing the 3DS games. And right now I'm in the middle of a playthrough of Pokemon Y, which is great. Pokemon Y is my first Pokemon game. It was my first Pokemon game, but I think Sword is my most played. Like I don't remember much from Y because I haven't played Y in such a long time. I've had so many good memories from Y through kind of just like bringing my 3DS around to random places or like to summer camp when I was a kid and playing it with like other people who had the game, which was kind of fun, and it just reminded me of those kind of simpler days. But I don't remember much of the game. Like going through it, I don't remember much of the story or much of anything. It's almost like I'm playing like a whole new Pokemon game, which definitely kills the ZA hype for me because these games are so good. And just looking at ZA, I mean, I haven't played it yet, so I can't, make decisions on it. But just looking at ZA, they don't have the passion, in my opinion, that these older games did. They don't have that beauty and that passion to them. Not saying The Legend of ZA is a bad game, but that's just my view on it. And then they're set in the same region, the Kalos region, which is pretty cool, set in France, which is I've never been to France, but it sounds interesting. Moving on from Pokemon, though, as much as I would love to continue talking about it, some of the movies I've watched 2 movies recently. I watched Good Will Hunting, and that movie was really hyped up, really recommended to me, and I was excited to watch it. So I sat down and I watched it, and it was all right. There's very clippable moments in the show, very very much things that I was like, oh yeah, I've definitely saw that on like YouTube Shorts or TikTok before. And other than that, I just like, yeah, it was good. It was simple. It had a nice storyline, but I just couldn't find myself to care that much about it. I just it was like there was passion put into it. They had great actors. But I don't know, I just couldn't it didn't really grip me like a lot of movies do. And I don't really have a strong connection to it. I'm not sure if I'll ever like have the want to rewatch it, which is, the shows and movies that I do love or really, like I do end up rewatching, but I don't really have any. I don't know. It was good, but it was not my. I don't know. Not my dream. That's the wrong wording. Yeah, it just didn't grip me. Wasn't for me. And another movie that I watched is 8 Mile. I was an Eminem fan as a kid, and I loved. I always watched like the YouTube videos of like the 8 Mile rap battles, and it's been so long, and I had never watched the movie. And I saw it on Netflix, and I was like, you know what? I'll give it a watch. And I don't regret it. It was a great movie. Kind of a weird ending. There's a lot of like twists, not twists, but like there's a lot of like kind of dead ends in the movie. Like it's almost like a maze. There's like, oh, his ex-girlfriend, who they barely get into. Oh, his this new girl that ends up being kind of a a pig. Let's just say that. And how he still kind of likes her at the end, and then kind of the oblivious ending as well, which is really weird. Um, And it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. I thought it was cool. I thought it was really. I think it did a really good job at like inspiring people. That's kind of what I got out of it. I bet that movie inspired so many kids. It came out what 2002. I bet that movie inspired so many kids to become rappers, and I wonder how many of. I mean, I wonder if there are any people that actually watched that movie that are now, famous musicians. Just it's inspired off of that movie is like a main inspiration. But yeah, that movie was good. I would rewatch it. I really liked the 8 Mile songs, and I thought the characters really funny. And I liked that Cheddar Bob was the same actor as that the weird guy in Jarhead. And it was kind of like, oh cool, he gets like these like random like stupid characters that have these like messed up problems and are a little on the slower side. But yeah, it was pretty funny. He has pretty funny characters, and it was pretty funny like seeing him and going, wait, isn't that the guy from Jarhead? But yeah, and other than that, what else have I played? Oh, I had about a week and a half long phase as well of Cyberpunk, and I got Cyberpunk a long time ago, and I was really excited to play it, and it never stuck, you know. And this time, about 2 weeks ago, I tried it out, or maybe 3 weeks ago at that. I tried it out, and it stuck for some reason. It stuck, and I was playing through the campaign. I was doing all the side missions. I like doing all the side missions, and like the kind of extra stuff to get super powerful. And I was doing all that, and I was having super fun with the skill tree, and it was just honestly really fun, and I love the world. And I got to a point where I did like all the side missions and all the I'm putting pretty much all my effort into the side missions and like getting money and getting vehicles and getting cars and doing these side missions and stuff. That I get to a point when they're all done, and I kind of remember the feeling. I was standing out in like the desert or whatever you call it in Cyberpunk, the kind of like the outer of the city. I was standing there and I was looking on the map and I was like, wow, like I did all of this stuff. My playthrough's like about 30 hours now. I don't really have any, like, I'm kind of burnt out. I don't really have any like need, or I don't have any want to continue the story. Like I just wanted to watch stuff on the side monitor and focus on do the like the fun combat and all that. The storyline's great, but I don't know, I kind of just like those quick side stories that I could like do other stuff while not having to focus on like this like super cinematic. It's like that's kind of like the problem with new AAA games. There's so many good storylines that you almost just want gameplay sometimes. And as a fan of stories, as a fan of story games, it was kind of a weird feeling that I'm not sure if I ever really felt before. And yeah, other than that, oh no, I did play through. I pre-ordered Battlefield 6 right when the alpha came out because I was really excited to play it. The alpha was great, and it came out this month, and I played through the campaign. That was the thing I was most hyped for. I love the Battlefield campaigns, and the campaign, I wouldn't say disappointed. It definitely did not disappoint. It was good, but the missions were kind of repetitive, and it was kind of odd. I thought it was kind of odd with this campaign specifically that they didn't really let you utilize all the vehicles. Like, they never let you fly a helicopter, never let you flew any of the planes. They let you drive like maybe one of the tanks in that one like tank only mission, or pretty much tank only mission, and that was it. I mean, it was really cool that the kind of like the story kind of goes in with like the maps that you play in multiplayer, and the multiplayer is pretty good as well. But yeah, it was good. I just wish that there was more vehicle implementation into it. I wish there was a plane mission or a helicopter mission, something like that. I thought that would be a lot, super enjoyable, super immersive, and the multiplayer is great. The Battle Royale just came out. Is that called Battle Royale? Their Battle Royale version just came out. I have no interest in playing that, and probably won't. I'll continue to play the multiplayer here and there. But other than that, I'll probably revisit the campaign at some point. But yeah, it was fun. And yeah, it feels like we're finally in fall. And I say this to myself every time I'm in fall. Say this to my friends, say this to my family every time I'm in fall. But the holiday season's here, and that's it. Everything just starts slipping. We're on like the downward chill spiral to the end of the year, and it goes by so quickly. October, November, December just slip right through your hands. And yeah, we'll see. This was a good month. It was a nice month. I enjoyed it, and I hope to make another one of these next month. Well, other than that, hope to talk to you soon. Goodbye.